Inside a tree hollow, a life begins in darkness.
Before their first day's over, the brood will face a deadly drop.
Weeks later, those same small bodies will begin to turn panic into power.
And by day 66, one young duck is already borrowing the shape of flight.
But first, the story returns to the calm of the same spring swamp.
A female wood duck studies the old cavity tree that may become her nursery.
Courtship is brief. The real work will fall almost entirely to her.
She lands at the entrance, testing a hollow generations of wild birds would recognize.
Soon, her own down begins to line the bowl, warmth paid for in feathers.
Then comes the first egg, small, pale, and full of exacting promise.
The count rises steadily. In the wild, motherhood often begins with careful arithmetic.
At 10 eggs, the clutch is complete. Now full incubation begins. Warmth, patience, and almost no room for error.
Even a short feeding break is a gamble when life depends on body heat.
The first threat arrives on masked feet.
Rain lashes the bark, testing the tree and everything hidden inside it. She turns her own body into a barricade.
After the storm, a rat snake reads the trunk like a ladder.
But the female meets it with pure nerve, and the climb suddenly becomes costly.
At last, the eggs answer from within. One duckling breaks free far enough to touch the dim light.
By the end of the hatch, all 10 are alive beneath their mother.
They dry fast. Wood ducks do not spend a long childhood in the nest.
Then the mother drops to the forest floor and calls from below.
The first duckling steps to the brink.
And jumps.
More bodies tumble through shafts of light, each one trusting a call it cannot fully understand. At the mud edge, a snapping turtle waits for one careless drift. A hawk's shadow crosses, and the lesson changes instantly. Disappear.
Below the surface, a bass turns hunger into an ambush.
By 3 weeks, the ducklings are longer-bodied, steadier, and much harder to lose.
At 6 weeks, wing beats return to the water like a rehearsal for freedom.
By day 70, the old nest tree watches a survivor glide past.